I saw a video of some military troops entering Lagos in respect of the protests, and I'm pretty sure they will send more because they want to scare you people from protesting, and because they are also scared. Yes, they are scared. The police are scared, the army are scared, the other security agencies are scared, and the president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu himself, is scared. Do you know why I say he's scared? Because no president will want his regime to be the regime where things went bad and where the country scatters. So he's pretty scared.
Your country. Don't condemn it in sermons. Don't abuse the nation. Leadership are meant for changes. Yes, this leader is bad, fine. Wait until it's time to renew his mandate and say no. But don't condemn your country. Don't curse Nigeria. It's a beautiful land of prosperity.
I know you guys have heard it, what a very dark man said. VDM always has his own opinion on things. And then sometimes right, sometimes wrong, sometimes just there. But, based on what he said, or my own opinion on this protest thing is quite different from everybody's take. Some people are saying protest, but protest peaceful. Some people are saying protest, and some people are even planning to protest, and obviously violently. My take on this is this: I don't think we have any reason to protest, because the truth is this: we've not done the needful. The needful is, have we sat down what we really see ourselves as Nigerians? As far as I'm concerned, so far, the government is trying. One of the reasons why I'm saying I don't think we should protest is this: for once, we have a leader, we have a president that listens. Make your complaints come in a united format where you have a lot of people saying the same thing, but not just saying the same thing negatively, but saying the same thing, like passing a positive message to the president to say, we feel if he does things this way, it will be better for us. And so far, we've done things like this, and this man has listened.
Do you understand? But with the situation of the country, we are also scared that our future is not guaranteed anymore. See the way price of things is going up. Do you understand? See the way price of things is going up. See fuel price don't reach 7 something. See price of dollars 1,600. Importation is lacking. People can no longer import. Businesses are folding. People are suffering. Prices of rice is going up. Price of food, even gari, what they do for Bini. See the price of gari. Do you understand? Things have gone bad. So there's a need to protest because it is our own constitutional right. People cannot be eating us and you expect us to fold our hands and be looking at you. No, we will not do that. Now you people say you have carried, I see one news, they don't carry minimum wage, enter 70,000 naira. What will 70,000 naira do when fuel price is 700 naira? Let's assume that you are using 2 liters to go to work. 700 times 30 days will give you about 42,000 naira. So for 2,000 naira, come out inside there, 70,000 naira, how much will remain? Do you understand? Now you are going to buy food. If you sick, you go hospital, you go buy. How much be drugs? Drugs don't skyrocket. Even normal malaria drug now they reach 2,000, 2,500, 3,000. Someone they even need 38,000. Do you understand? The money is small. People are suffering. Bring the fuel price down.
So we have a president that listens. So that's one of the reasons why I don't feel protest is necessary. The protest is necessary. Another reason is this: the president cannot be everywhere. You see, one of the most difficult people to satisfy or impress are also Nigerians, and at the same time, the most easy people to impress are Nigerians too. You understand? A little goes a long way for Nigerians, and I want to believe the president is actually trying. Are we talking about giving autonomy to local governments? Are we talking about that? Have we even sat down to take a look at what this man has done? Now, the power is close to us. Freedom is close to us. We can actually go out and make these people do what we want. Unlike before, where we have to, we have to go and we have to try as much as possible, or as much as we can, to see the governor, which is almost always impossible, because you have a lot of people protecting him, or before you even near where the governor is staying himself. Now wahala. But now the local government chairman can even be your next door neighbor. I think this is a good place to start. Yes, the ball always stops at the president's table, but the truth is this: the president cannot be everywhere. That is why we have three arms of government.
That's the main thing. Do you understand? The protest is needed. But now, this is what I want Nigerians to understand. And this is important. This protest you are seeing, right? Please, we have to be careful. I want it to be me. I will tell you people the truth. Let it be as peaceful as possible. Because even this government, when they see so, they won't use their own people against you. They'll put their people inside the midst of the protesters to scatter things. This is why I want us to be smart. Do not be the ones to trigger the government to attack. Do your protest as peaceful as possible. Don't go and be looting. Don't go and be stoning police. Don't go and be hitting this one. Don't go and be barricading road. If you want to walk around. Don't go and block road, say you won't do protest. No. Don't be the one to trigger the government for the government to attack. Like I said, they get their own people where they will send when I then go to do all those looting and all that. Mona hold those ones down. May they can't carry them. When I say some boys don't they go break things. Mona gather and I say catch them, hold them. Not them, be that. Do you understand? Not them. Mind you, this Kenya, you people are using as example now. Look at the situation of Kenya. Let's start with the celebrity of Kenya. If you remember this guy, it's a popular guy in Kenya. Now, this guy is even saying it. It's getting out of control. See. Now, see the remaining things that is happening. See the way army don't they pipe them for streets. The Kenya people are using as example. Kenya don't they scatter. I don't want this situation in Nigeria, please. Nigeria, I don't get anywhere else to go. I am not interested in going abroad. I can only live here. Do you understand? Please, the youths, please. It's not a situation where I'll go, they throw stone, they loot, they do this one, they go break property, they do all those things. No, we don't need that. Let them take us serious. Please. Even the police are tired. The armies are tired. They cannot just say anything, but they are tired. Do you understand? They are tired. But please, don't be an instrument. Like I said, a lot of people are trying to take advantage of this protest. There are a lot of people waiting. There are a lot of people living in Cold War in Nigeria. Some tribes are living Cold War. They can, even in the north, they can't wait to start attacking themselves. Then they for north, and they see them like this. They cannot wait to say, oh yeah, now more boss enter Jos. More boss enter Kaduna, more enter Kano. It day for our front, so yeah. More enter Benue, more come from a but it day. There are a lot of insurgents groups that are waiting to take advantage. So we will not be used as instruments. That's only what I want to say. It is our right to protest. It's our constitutional right. Because they cannot be treating us like this and we'll fold our hands. It means there's no future for our kids. We go run the protest. But please, I want to beg you people. Let it be as peaceful as possible. I beg you.
And the local government is reachable, is the best aspect of this thing that is an aspect of this group that is reachable to us. Why don't we just give it a little more time and let these guys start receiving their monthly allocation, and let's see what they will do, and let's find a way to make sure they do what they have to do. As far as I'm concerned, it's not easy. We've come a long way. I used to say this. I said that, see, since 1960 till today, there was no time Nigeria has been a good country. Because if you ask those in 1960, what was the country like? They will say, things cheap, but we still complained. Ask those in 1970, they were still complaining. Ask those in 1980, complaints. If things were good in 1970, 1980, 1990, they will not be coups. We have coups because group of people feel the leaders back then were not doing the right things. We're not doing things they should. That is why we had coups. So which means Nigeria has always been like this. And when it comes to inflation, I think the government also has a lot of work to do when it comes to educating people about inflation. You see, even in America, things don't stay the same. Anywhere you think in the world, nothing stays the same. Change is meant to happen. A simple analogy or a simple explanation to inflation is this. If you have the same amount of people farming in 1980, 1990, 2000, and 2002, you will have food crisis. You will have inflation because the population compared to the people that whatever farm produce that was reaching the market was feeding is not the same population you have now. So let's say in 1970, if you have 10 farmers feeding 50 million people, these farmers probably only needed five extra hands or 5 extra workers to be able to cultivate their land, and they are paying 5 workers, right? If you still have 5 workers working for the same 10 farmers each, producing the same amount of food, now wanting to feed 100 million people, do you think the food will be available or enough? No. Now if you now decide as a farmer to employ extra hand, which is say extra 5 people, now you have a farmer and 10 workers to do more work, to cultivate more lands. Remember, now the farmer is paying more because he has more workers now. So he has to factor that into whatever amount of food he's producing. He has to factor that into it. And by the time he's sending it to the farm, to the market, if a basket of tomato back then costs 50 naira, workforce and every other small things that will have been added will now make it cost 70 or 60 naira now. So you cannot have the same prices of food or price to remain the same from 1970 to 2020. It is not possible. So we always have that, because as the population of the people on this planet grows, farmers will require more hands. Farmers will spend more, whether be it on machineries or manpower. They will spend more. So that will also add to cost of produce that will be sent to the market. Let me give you another explanation. Let's say there is civil war going on. You will discover that with the war, you have shortages of food, many things that would have made your life easier. Now, because people are no longer producing, people can't go to their farm. That's exactly what is happening with us too, where we have bandits and whatever you call them, disrupting agricultural aspect of our lives. And now, what are the causes of this? These are made factors, and who are behind these? Nigerians. So this is where I don't think it is high time we call for protests, but I think it is high time we call ourselves into order as Nigerians. We call ourselves and reorientate our minds as Nigerians. Because as far as I'm concerned, this protest is not because people are actually coming out to protest for good governance. Some people want to just take advantage of this to destroy this country. It could be political vendetta. malicious and all that. But trust me, let's not quickly forget the NSAS issue or protest, where lives were lost, infrastructures were destroyed, businesses were ruined, and at the end of the day, nothing was achieved. And even come to look at it, protest without leadership amounts to chaos and anarchy.
If you are watching this on YouTube and you want to get early access to our shows, please subscribe to our channel and click on the notification button. To subscribe and share is free. Thank you for all your support.
When nobody is leading the protest, then the protest is bound to fail. Like it happened during the NSAS, nobody was leading anybody. Because when you have a protest where you have a leadership and you have demands, when your demands are being met, you need somebody to say, okay, it is time to put a stop. We have gotten what we want. But where there is no leadership, even when the demands are being met, like it happened during the NSAS, the president back then was meeting your demands, the demands of the people. But the people went further by saying, now Buhari must go. I knew it was going to fail. I knew